Hello everyone, and welcome to Transport Fever 2. And as you can see, we have a bit of an issue here. We have some traffic connecting these two cities. Look at that. That's ugly. This is one of the things that we'll fix here today, the traffic between Akron and Belmont. Not completely sure yet how I'm gonna fix that. I don't know if a train line will be the right thing here or not, or if I will maybe get trams in there, I don't know, or even a ship line to cross in here, but I think that'll take too long to get them there. So probably a train line. I think that's gonna be what I'll do here. It's possible to use this line here. It's possible, but I don't know, that'll be weird connecting a station there. Might be worth doing something from this side, connecting a train station here that goes this way, goes around here and connects somewhere in there. Now we do have another station here, which I don't think we will connect to. I think this one is the high-speed train and I won't bother with that. But yeah, that's one of the goals for this episode. The other one is actually doing something with this oil well. So it's pretty easy actually to do something with this. We need just to carry all the oil from here to this station. We already have a train station here that brings fuel to Waco. So on the way back, we just bring the oil all the way here to Oakland. And they should get that to this factory, which should be more than what we need. So yeah, I think that'll be a nice goal over there. And this one will be interesting to see. Maybe let's take a look at this road before we do anything of that. So take a look at the destination. We do have a lot of public transport going in here, but that's a lot of cars as well, which is interesting. When they get here, how is that looking? Let's speed things up a little bit just so we can see what's going on. So they're all turning left there, that's why they are just waiting. So might be a good idea having a two-lane road here. But what's going on there? What are you doing? That's what's happening there with that loop. So this is stop number 4. Maybe if we go on the other side of the road, yeah, we stop crossing. And for this one, well, they go back. So that's a bit of a problem there, but not a huge issue. But yeah, we have a few lines going through here. We might have to change that because the traffic here is just because of this part of the city. That's all it is. I might remove just the traffic lights there so they go faster. This might help as well. These T connections, they don't actually need traffic lights, they can go straight in. And we can take a look at how that goes, just making those very small changes. As you can see, a lot of people waiting there. This is not good. Not good at all. But yeah, what's the line that's going on that side? Well, it's this one. And we probably have like full buses all around. Yeah, both sides, because they are waiting a long time here. Too many cars, I would say. And this is backing up to the train station here. Okay, so we know where this is backing up, just up here. And let's see how this goes. I'll work on the train station and jump into the a time lapse just for that, and let's see how this behaves with those chains. It might be all good now that we made those chains, If it's not when we finish working on this line here, we might just come back and or enlarge these roads, make it bigger, or will work like on a tram line or even a train line in there, as I mentioned. Maybe it's just a matter of changing this bus stop as well and moving one over there instead of here. I don't know. There are things that we can do. Let's see. Okay, let's jump into it then. Okay guys, so there was a lot of change here, more than I initially thought. So let me just find myself here because I just lost where we did the initial work. And what is that? Here, okay. So that's where we started. So this road was completely backed up. So there was just a few changes here that made this work completely fine. One of them was moving this, just take a look at this because I think we need at least one more in here. Line details, rates, yeah, that should be fine now. But yeah, this was on this side and this crossing was getting very busy. Also, we didn't have this road. I noticed that a lot of cars want to get through this highway. And what I did, I created this bypass here so they could go outside of this road that gets into the city. I also changed the line between Belmont and what's the name of the other city? Akron, to be a tram line. As you can see, there's plenty of space on the trams there, and well, not on this side. Let's just keep an eye here to see how many people do we have there waiting. Yeah, we might need one more tram in there just to be safe. This is now to the point where we have to actually micromanage things, so we get them work nicely across these areas. But yeah, this was the first line that we did, and now this is a tram. This is a electric tram line here. This just goes like this because there's not enough space there for a wider road, but it shouldn't be a problem. Although they slow down here a lot, I don't know why, but they will do that anyway. I won't change that. Getting into Belmont, then this gets into the city here, and they have two stops, one here in the middle of the city and this one at the train station, because if people from Akron wants to go to the station, they can do so here. I'm just thinking we might do it a little bit different. Instead of adding this stop here, I'll do this one because they can connect on this train station as well. So let me change that. So instead of stop 4 we want to be here, and then we remove that one, so it goes straight there. And to be honest, we can go around that now and go all the way there, come back, stop here on the way back, and go back to Akron. I think that works better, except for that little roundabout there. There you go, now it's fixed. So I think this works much better for us for this line, and this also connects these two passenger lines now. This one is the existing high-speed train. This is the terminal for that line, and now we do have a new passenger line here as well. I wasn't thinking about doing that, but what I decided to do, we had this line connecting Oklahoma, Belmont, and Waco, and this was making a very busy highway connecting those cities and traffic across the city as well. So what I did, I upgraded all these train stations that we already had for cargo, this one, and this one, and I've added a new passenger line. So what happens here, we now have a loop in Oklahoma, as you can see, and this station will serve the train station there. As you can see that we will, or that should highlight when we go there. That's open, okay. So if I click here, this lights that up, which means that they can just walk to the station from this bus stop. And then we have 55 people waiting there. This is the train for this line. It's carrying 62 people. So pretty busy, pretty nice. And this is the terminus at the moment for this line. We can extend that all the way to, I don't know, maybe Auckland. That could be a good idea actually. And then we can remove this bus line here. That is actually not very effective, to be honest. We have a few vehicles at capacity, but a lot of vehicles empty. We might have should redo that as well. But anyway, this starts here. We have the loop in the city. I've removed the connection here. And this has its own lines. As you can see, we have now 4 lines going through here, which is nice because they won't cross with the cargo trains in there. And in here we have another passenger station which has a few people waiting. That's nice. And here I did a loop as well in the city, which is the Belmont loop. So just goes all the way there, just making sure that we have some trams in there, taking care of everyone in the city. Few people waiting there, which is nice. Hopefully we have enough capacity here. This is, yeah, maybe we need one more tram on this line still. Pretty busy line here connecting those cities, which is really nice. But anyway, the train keeps going from Belmont into Waco, and there you go. We have a lot of people waiting here as well. This is a very nice line, this train line. And now we also have a loop connecting all these areas. We had a small loop connecting here and here. From before, it was serving almost all buildings, but I think this city is growing now because of all these connections, and I think it's worth having a wider network so they will be better served as they grow. They will, as you see, new buildings going up here, and this station will cater for all these buildings in there. So really nice building as well. And finally, for this line, for the cargo line in here, first thing that I did now, I have two trains in that line now, 2 cargo trains, and it's working really well. So we now have this oil well working, fully working, so 400 out of 400. And these trucks will get, just see the rate for that. It's a bit high. We might be able to remove one of these trucks just to make it more effective. Now that's too low. Okay, so let's keep 3 and make sure that this is as effective as possible. So this carries the oil here that goes to the station. So the trains will unload the fuel in Waco, stop here, get that oil, and go all the way back to Auckland, where they deliver the oil to this refinery that's now on level 2. So we left that up and it's going pretty well. We are also receiving oil from here, from this well, which is fully delivering oil here as well. So yeah, that's all the oil that this needs. And with those 2 trains in this line, as you can see, our finance were here, and then with just 1 train it doubles, and then with 2 trains it goes even further make a lot more money for us on the train line, which is fantastic. And I think this is almost full all the time. I can micromanage this later on and reduce a little bit of capacity here, because as you can see we still have 80 cargo space, units of cargo space there for us. I don't know the other train when they load back in Waco. Let me just take a look. This is the passenger train over there, this one. So good question. This is about to load here. Good one. Let's just see, because if I can reduce that a little bit, that's fine. We can reduce and save a little bit of money as well. So 220. Yeah, I can remove probably 2 more. Let's take a look at that. 1, 2. Yeah, great that they removed the one that was that had oil and not the one that were empty. Thank you for that. But yeah, now I think it's just a matter of micromanaging this line, and that'll be a lot better as well. One other thing that I did here with this connection, this cargo truck, I've added an exit in this side so they can, I think, yeah, they're now using only this side. So for the connections, delivery of the fuel to the city, we use this entrance, and for the crude oil from the oil well, we use this entrance on the other side. I could also move this cargo truck to this side here, so it's closer and faster, and probably can save one truck. And you know what, let's just do that right now. I think it's worth doing. Let's just turn that around, probably go on an angle like that. This is connected there, which is what we wanted. And let's change that line. So at a station, there you go. So let's just that. And I'll probably remove that one. Oh no, I removed the wrong one, sorry. I'll remove this one, and I'll have to add this one again. So unloading oil. Cool, so now we should have this correctly set up. They are already going there. This will be a much closer connection there. So hopefully we don't need all the trucks that we currently have. Let's take a look. 1,000 rate for that. Probably not necessary at all. Let's sell this one. Just wait for it to unload, and 2 trucks would be more than enough, I would say. Let's take a look. Like, click on it. Thank you. And 500. Yeah, if I remove one, it will be 300, so we need 400. And 2 will be more than enough. Pretty happy with that. And is this line making money, by the way? Yes, it's making a lot of money. And yeah, well, I'm pretty happy with results. This train is going well as well. Has a lot of people. We can expand that line as well. And I think I'm happy with all that for this episode. This area now is very busy. These connections are working much better as well. And I think that makes me happy. Actually, one little thing that I will do here, I'll remove this connection, and I'll probably, I don't know if that's wise or not to do this, but I want to do that. I want to actually put this and want to actually connect there. But no bus lane, and we can go straight in there. And then we can remove this connection. This will be mainly for those trucks. Let's see if that works better. I just don't know this crossing here, but I think we just have 2 trucks in there, so probably it works fine. And I can probably do this. Don't need to, but if we need trucks or buses, this will be faster. And I can remove the traffic lights from here. We don't need that. Should not have anything here. Remove it from there as well. And we should be good to go. And with that, I believe we can reduce a lot of the traffic in here. Yeah, pretty happy. All these people waiting for buses. Nice. Or tram rather. We should get people in now. Yep, 17. That's good. This one, 25. Sending people to the train station. That's what I wanted. That's pretty good. And yeah, again, really happy with the results. Look how busy this station is. I just love it. Love to see how many people use that. Really nice. And on that note, I think we will leave this episode. Thanks again, and let me know in the comments if you want to see anything else, because I believe this series is about to come to an end before we start another one with all the mods and the new update from the game. So again, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.